Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? Oh my gosh, I have a lot to share with you today. But I wanted to get started first by telling you that there's just a couple more days left for my March Stampiversary and birthday special. So I signed up for Stampin' Up! In March. My birthday's in March. So I am doing a special. If you spend any amount, you're going to get a hand stamp card from me. If you spend $50, you're going to get my March tutorial bundle. $75, you're going to get an embellishment. $100, you're going to get your choice of either a DSP sampler or 6 of my hand stamp cards. You do have to use this host code right here, AYHNEETX. And you need to go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com, click on shop, and then go to my online store from there. Put the host code in, and you should be good to go. Very excited to finish up this month with this fantastic special offer. So today I have a bunch of things to share with you. So I'm going to start first with some things that I purchased from the new online exclusive products that will be coming out in May at the same time as our annual catalog, okay? So this is the fantastic designer series paper. There's these really cool mini embossing folders that fit the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. This little guy. There's this gorgeous thread. It's kind of like our iridescent thread that we have, only it's gold. It's called Gold Striped Mesh Ribbon. And then we have these holographic gems. I'm going to show you those. And then the bundle is the Cheers and Sips bundle. So I cannot wait to show you. One heads up. This is the bundle I'm using for Stamp Camp. If you've never come to my Stamp Camp, you have got to do it. It's a virtual, so anyone can come to it from anywhere in the United States. It is an international Stamp Camp. We have demonstrators from Australia, the Netherlands, the UK, Canada, and the US, and New Zealand. So amazing. Some of my favorite people are in that design team with me. So for Stamp Camp, you will purchase this suite of products from me. So the dies, the embossing folder, the stamp set, the embellishments, the paper, and the ribbon. And you're in for Stamp Camp. You'll get 13 projects. You will get 13 make and take projects. And then you can make those with the supplies that you're going to purchase. I'll mail the make and takes to your home. The only thing I will not mail is anything you need from the designer series paper. You have to cut that yourself. But everything else comes to you cut, all the cardstock, whatever I choose to use die cuts and all that stuff, other than whatever you would die cut out of your piece. But then we meet in a Facebook group and we do 13 lives, one from each member of the design team. And you get 13 bonus projects. So 26 ideas from one bundle. You guys are not going to want to miss the fun of this. So if you've never signed up for my Stamp Camp, send me a message. My website is inkyhandswarmhearts.com. So send it to Kelly, Kelli, at inkyhandswarmhearts.com. Let me know you want to come to Stamp Camp. It will be happening in June, because we have to have this product available for you guys, and then we have to set it all up and everything. But it is going to be amazing, and I hope that you will choose to come to Stamp Camp with me. So let's talk about the set. So we have Cheers and Sips. Really, really cute little set. You have some cups, the 2 cups. You have a citrus, a strawberry, like I guess a blackberry or boysenberry, an olive, a cherry, some stems that would look like celery stems, I guess. I think that's thyme, rosemary, and mint, maybe? Some ice cubes. You have an umbrella. This is going to be like such a cute bundle. and super excited about it. Let's look at the dies. So you can cut out the two glasses. This one will make the glass have a really cool texture to it, as well as you can make textures on the glasses with these pieces as well. Think about that. Fun, fun. And then it die cuts all the stuff, right? Everything here gets die cut out. The ice cubes, the strawberry, the citrus, the boysenberry, the olive, the umbrella, the cherry. So basically everything here has something that cuts it out. There's this extra add-on die for the cup. And then you have cheers to you, cheers to us. It's your day. Let's celebrate. I think it's going to be a really fun. And then there's this line. See right here? And then, oh yeah, this is one of those like bamboo skewers that you would put all your little fruit on. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to play with this adorable bundle. So let me open the paper so you can see what's in there. And like I said, you can order this starting May 6th. I would love it if you came to Stamp Camp and joined us for all the fun. And I will tell you, you will never use a bundle more than if you come to Stamp Camp, because, and we won't, I mean, every card's not going to have a glass on it. I mean, I'm telling you, you're going to see a variety of really cool projects made with this. All right, let's look at these holographic resin dots, because they're super cool. They look almost like yellowy green. Let's pull them out. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So gorgeous. They're going to take, hopefully they're going to take in whatever color they're under, but they are so awesome. I love that they're going to go with everything because they're not one particular color. But you can also use our blends and color them, right? So lots of options here. Let's look at the ribbon. I'm gonna get crazy and I'm gonna undo it. But it's basically like the iridescent ribbon we have right now. Come on. Why is it so hard to open our ribbon? I don't know. It just is. Okay. Look at that. Really pretty. Let's see how it ties. It's gonna tie really nice because it has that beautiful gold edging. This ribbon is pretty cool. Look at that. Look at how the bow stays. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Beautiful. Beautiful ribbon. Love it. So all of this comes in that sweet. Now I gotta put a clip on this. I keep these little mini binder clips, but I'm going to show you in a couple days something cool to hold your ribbon. But for right now, that's what's going to happen. Okay, let's look into our designer series paper, which is called Celebratory Sips, which is the name of the suite. The suite is also called Celebratory Sips. You know, Stampin' Up! And their iterations. Okay. Look at that. Look at all these fussy cut glasses and bottles. And oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun. Look at that. Look at the Bloody Mary. Oh my gosh, so cute. Sangria. Precious. Love that. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, look at the front and back of that gorgeous paper. All right, let's look at the front and back. Ooh, that one's pretty. Some florals. Maybe that's not thyme. Maybe that's lavender. Very pretty. I love this. Oh, I bet you could cut glasses out of this. Lay your glass down. 100% you can do it. Let me get the dies. I love when I teach you guys what I bought it like triggers all of these like things. Yes, look at this. Amazing. Here's the tall glass. Whoops, didn't mean to knock that off. But super cute. Adorable. Stampin' Up, you guys think of everything. And see, you can put it like this and have it just to the top. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. I didn't think it was going to be this cool, but it is super cool, guys. All right, that's it for that. Let's look what's on the back side of this page. Of course, I have to use it for all that, so it doesn't matter what's on the back side. You know I'm going to use this to cut all the drinks out. Look, but this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, larger beverages, so you could die cut and then have a smaller one next to it. This is really nice. I love that it gives you all the ideas, you know, of what to put where and all that good stuff. Look at the back. This is gorgeous. I'll read you all of the colors that are in here in a minute. So this one, ooh, that's our new Secret C. Wait till you guys see that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do an entire video on our colors so that you can see the different combinations, how they work, what coordinates with them, what are they similar to, and all that good stuff. It's going to be a completely separate video, but I am going to also show you all the ink colors today. All right. So let's see. This one, look at that. It's like a peel. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I love that floral. Beautiful. And then this is the Timid Tiger. So I think this has a lot of our new colors. So let me read off on the back. Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Cloud Cover. That's one of our new ones. Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Secret C, that's a new one. Strawberry Slush, that's a new one. Timid Tiger, that's a new one. So Secret C, Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, and Cloud Cover. So there's only one we're not using, and I guess it's the Darling Duckling. They chose Daffodil instead of Darling Duckling. But yes, 4 of our ink colors is in this pack. Very excited. I cannot wait to put this together. So let me put this away and we'll bring out the next online exclusive stuff I have to show you. Oh, I did not open. Did I open this? I think I did. I did. I'm losing my mind, people. Don't mind me. All right, so at convention, I did something called After Hours, and we can purchase a bundle ahead of time as part of our convention fee, and then we get to make projects with the After Hours projects, you know, with using whatever we ordered. I didn't need the die set, but wait until you see this glorious die set that came with this. They also gave us some embellishments and things like that. But I want to tell you that with this suite here, this is part of a suite. Now, I didn't get the paper and I didn't get the embellishments for this suite. I got this right here that came. And then when I ordered a couple things, but I didn't get the embellishments. I didn't get the paper yet, but I will eventually. And then I'll have the whole suite. But I just wanted to make you aware. So here are the dies, okay? So see how they have inner pieces? You can stamp the inner pieces and then die cut them out with this. Or you can use the embossing folder over the top, or you can do both. Stamp it, use the embossing folder, and because this makes an impression and this cuts it out. So like, for instance, here's the large flower. Solid, and there's the outline. Let's see if I can find the match. There? No. This one is a long, skinny one. It has to be there. Okay, there we go. So that, of course, this is only at 95%. I'm like, why doesn't it fit? It's because this here. Is this at 100? Yes, see, there's the 100%. So this cuts out that, but if you wanted to cut out this out of a colored piece of cardstock and just stamp over the top like a white with a color, it would be really beautiful. Then we also have the leaves, the centers of the flowers. This is a really cool, this is a long skinny stem. And here is the other one. It's a two-pronged stem. And then, of course, we have leaves, additional floral pieces, and extra dies, these teeny tiny flowers. What I love is that we got 2 of these, so you get 3 in one pass. So actually you get 6 because Stampin' Up! Gave us 2 identical dies. Makes our life a lot easier, doesn't it? All right, so the other thing I'm really excited about is that this piece does a stitch. Beautiful shape, lovely size. And then this layers on the inside. So when this cuts out, it'll be on the, you can fill that piece with that piece. Isn't that so cool? They like, oh, I'm so excited about these. You can either do stitched, not stitched. This is going to be a really versatile set, so I'm really glad I got it. I really love this die, and I think it's pretty awesome. And you can see that some of mine have been used because we stamped with them for our after hours. So that's the stamp set and die, the bundle. Like I said, I don't have the embellishments. They're called strawberry slush something or other. All right, let's open the embossing folder. I always have to be careful because I feel like this plastic is so thin and it tears so easy. So let's slide this out. All right. Pressed Flowers embossing folder. Look at how beautiful that is. So pretty. I think it's going to be really, really nice. I don't have a piece of cardstock. Oh, yes, I do. Let's see. Dark is always better. Let's see if I have a darker color that I can put behind it. Here we go. So there's the embossing folder. Really pretty. This is going to be stunning as a background for that. All right, so that's that. Let's put this to the side. That's some poppy, petunia pop. So here's our gorgeous embossing folder. And then we have these really cool ephemera pieces that are tags. They're called Foiled Frames and Labels Ephemera Pack. I think you get 2 of each, and I think there's 6 sheets. Let's see. Come on, I didn't cut it far enough. Let's get the scissor in there. There we go. Now we're good. Now it should push down. Kinda, sorta, maybe. Oh, guys, I don't know what you're going to do with me. I'm kind of a hot mess. All right. Oh, so tight in there. All right. So the cool thing about these is that you have the shape and then you have an outline. See the outline? And then when you're left with the piece that's left also has a gold foil piece. So each one of these has the shape and then a ring around it. So you have that shape, this shape, and this shape. So there are your 3 sheets, 2 of each. So these are quite large. You could put a lot of flowers on there. Really beautiful, I think. So excited for all of these cool shapes, all these cool new things. Quite exciting. I can't wait to start creating. I have to get some content for April, a brewing, and then May 6th, we will start playing with these puppies so you guys can get them. I don't want to start designing with them too soon because then you don't know what you want. It's too far away for you to have to wait, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't get this back in here. I'm just going to have to do it later when I can pay attention. Oh, there it goes. All right, I think I just had it too wrinkled. So this is part of the Impressions of Bloom. I don't know the exact name of the suite because remember, it's usually the name of the paper. I didn't buy the paper. But this is an online exclusive. There's this really cute little set with a piggy, and it's made so that you can do shakers. But I make a ton of shakers anyway, and so I had to buy, look at these like iridescent little curly cues. So cute. And then, of course, all the little stars and iridescent. So I had to get this. So this is from a bundle, and it comes with some domes, and then the domes, then this is the shaker material. So I had to get this. I like using, I like making shakers, but I also like attaching all of these little pieces with glue. I don't have a problem with using glue. These are called loose shaker elements. They're so pretty. So that's also an online exclusive that is coming. Then we have this fantastic little bundle. It is called Sweet Jar. So you get the jar and the lid, and it comes with this, and you can put it in the jar. You can put this in the jar. Here is the shadow behind this. You have the hearts. Super cute. The girl who talked about this for us at convention did such a beautiful job at the presentation. And you can put candles in the jar for birthday. So you have happy birthday, miss you bunches, a little treat for you, sending a little, and then you can put love, luck, party, sending a little party your way, sweetness your way. Really, really, really cute. And this is a photopolymer. And it's shown at 95% on here. So it's just a little bit bigger. And this is a punch bundle that will be available in the online exclusive that's coming. All right. This is a standalone stamp set that is also part of the online exclusive called Blooming Phrases. I thought it was stunning. I love that it has that little trail after, and you can add like some florals, like a stem, and make it like a flower with some leaves. There's quite a few that they put there so that you can add. I just think this is going to be a lot of fun to use, and I thought it was very different. We didn't have anything like that, and I'm really excited to use it. You have happy, thanks, birthday, celebrate, hello there, anniversary, just because, and thinking of you. And of course, these really cute floral pieces. All right, then I have another bundle that's from an online exclusive, and it is called Paper Tags. Super excited about this one as well. You can see the stamp set. This one is red rubber, so it is cling. And it's just so that you could get all the intricate parts and pieces for the etching for this piece, because the color is the gray that you see. So when you stamp this stamp here, you're going to stamp the tag, and the words are going to take whatever color paper you put underneath it. So if you stamp it onto white with red, you would have a red tag, and all the white of the cardstock would show where all those squigglies and those little lines and where the letters are. But if you were to use like a yellow tag and stamp with a dark yellow ink, the tag would be dark yellow and you would have light yellow elements. So there's so many different things you could do, and that's why they had to use that. But I love this. Consider this a paper hug. You're so very kind. It's a wonderful day to celebrate you. There you have this tag here. just for you. And then you have this really cool tag. All right, and this is shown at 100%, so that's good. And like I said, it's red rubber. And then here are your dies. So you have a plain or a stitched, okay? And then this is a really cool die. I would have to show it to you better with it die cut. But it has indentions here, and you can hook it onto this tag and hook it onto this tag, so it sits in the front, hooked to the back of this tag. Very well thought out. And I love that when you do this tag here, you get kind of like a bread clip, right? And it cuts out a heart. So you have a heart, and then you have a heart from this, and they're slightly different, so they're a little bit different. And then this one is so cool because it just cuts a little hole, and then you have this wiggle. So these bars are not part of it. That's just holding this floating heart in the center. So you're gonna get this entire rectangle shape with a little heart piece out of it. Super cute. And you can see it will nest if you wanna nest them. So this one's gonna be a lot of fun. And I love letters and words and tags and all those kinds of things. So it's just something that appealed to me. And I hope that you will like the paper tag dies and the paper tag stamp set. So this is the paper tag bundle from the online exclusives. And then I have one more online exclusives, and then we will move to the annual catalog that will be coming out, okay? We have Sunrise Sailing, and it is a bundle. It's a hybrid. This just gives me anxiety every time I have to rip this label here. Oh, it kills me. But I do it. It just like totally freaks me out. Oh boy. Okay, I did it. I handled it. It's okay, I promise. So when you have a hybrid embossing folder, what you do is you get the embossing folder and the dies. It's one unit. Okay, and you have the stamp set here with this gorgeous sailboat, some waves like for the water. You have this to put on your sailboat so you can have like stripes on there. And congratulations, you deserve the best. You have this little bird. Happy retirement, best wishes, you're destined for great things, and ahoy. And this bundle here has these really cool dies that cut out. So here is the dies. So you have this border, these two border dies, so that you can do water, and that would be like the crashy waves. You have dies that cut out the seagulls, okay? You have dies that cut out a sailboat. And the really cool thing that they did is they gave you like an, I'm gonna try and pull it out. Okay, so they gave you that piece, and then you would die cut this, and then this gets layered over the top. It gives you something to hold on to glue your piece down. It's not a genius idea. And the same thing with the small boat. Why are they so hard to remove from this tape? I don't know. They just are. That's why I think I use magnetic sheets. So see, it gives you something to put glue on, so you can glue your sail. See how cute that is? So you have a small and a medium sailboat. And then you have this large one, this, oh boy, that cuts out the one that is stamped, okay? Pretty cool. This is shown at 90%, so that's why it looks smaller. And then you have some clouds and the seagulls and then the waves. So you get that. But The reason that this is considered a hybrid embossing folder is because you can die cut and emboss at the same time. So not only do you have the stamped images and the die cut sailboats, you can have an embossed sailboat as well. So let me grab my paper again so you can really see it. Okay. So you're going to emboss this with a piece. You're going to get the waves. You're going to get the sailboat. And if you want to cut out that embossed sailboat, you can. So you can have an embossed layered sailboat on your card. Isn't this amazing? Oh, I love it. So excited. So what you would do is open your die here, and in this spot here, you would put your sailboat. You gotta find, it fits just right when you have it in place. I think it's on this side. Yes, there it goes, see? So once you have it in place, it fits just perfect. And then when you put in your sheet, okay, and you run it through your die cut machine, it cuts the sailboat out and embosses it. It embosses the whole background. If you just want the background without cutting the sailboat out, and maybe you want to use the other sailboat so that you have multiple. So you have this one, you put another sailboat here, maybe the small one here. This is just, oh my gosh, there's so many great things we're going to do with this bundle. I cannot wait to share with you once I start creating with it, because I think it's going to be amazing. All right, let's put our embossing folder back in. This is the hardest part always, to put it back in. I think it might have gone this way. Here we go. Now it should go in easier. There we go. So this bundle is a hybrid embossing folder bundle. So you get the embossing folder and the dies at the same time. So when you order it, it's going to be called Sunrise Sailing Hybrid Embossing Folder. It doesn't mean you're just getting the embossing folder. You're also getting the dies in this packet. All right, and that's the last of the online exclusives that I have to show you. I mean, there's more, but I just don't have them, okay? I didn't buy everything, of course. Who could afford that? All right, so let's move on. I'm going to push all this forward. I'm going to put all this stuff in the back so I have room. All right, I think I got it. Okay, so the first suite that I purchased is called, what is it called? It's called Turtley Cute Suite. So you have these cute turtles, and you have the stamp set and embellishments and an embossing folder with this really cool turtle background and the dies. So you have the bundle, this, oh, and you have ribbon. But the ribbon is better than what you see right here. I'm gonna open it for you. Of course, you know I have to open it because it's literally incredible. So we'll start with that. Let's open the ribbon. I got lucky this time and it opened easily for me. So it's soft sea foam on one side and garden green on the other. And so you can tie your bow. You have to twist this at the very end and see how your knot is soft sea foam. And the insides, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. But if you want it to be soft sea foam, you tie it this way. How cool is this? Stinking cool. Gotta twist that. All right, there we go. So there is our, and then you have the dark, and the knot is dark. Oh, ties, gorgeous. Let me give you the name of this ribbon as soon as I wind it back up here. It is called Shaded Spruce and Soft Seafoam Bordered Ribbon, because it has that cute little border on the edge. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this paper. This whole suite is so cute. And no, I don't have grandchildren. No, I don't have small children. And I still bought it because, you know what? You don't have to have kids to be a kid. You can have a good time because you're young at heart. And that's what I consider myself. So let's look at the embossing folder. So let's look at that cool shell. Amazing. This is going to be so fun. I can't wait to play with it. It looks like a lot of the suites have embossing folders this time around, which is kind of cool, right? And then here are the embellishments. So I'm showing you all the small stuff first. Then we'll go to the bundle, then we'll go to the paper. So look, there's small, medium, small and large, and they actually stick up. They're little hexagons. I thought that they were sequins, but they're not. They're see-through hexagons. Very shiny and pretty, and you have soft sea foam. This looks like lemon lime twist, pool party, and I guess shaded spruce. It is a little different though. It's a little lighter. But oh my gosh, how cool are these embellishments? Oh my gosh, I'm in love with them. All right, let's look at the bundle and then we'll check out the paper. Such a fun suite. If you guys remember Zany's Zoo and how popular it was, this suite reminds me of the Zany Zoo suite. I don't know if the same artist drew this as drew the other, but it reminds me of it, especially when I get to the paper and show you. So this says, hope your birthday is turtly awesome. Always here for you. It's okay to take it slow. Sweet friend, hooray. You have the balloon, the hat, the cake. You have a flower, ice cream, and some little birds. You have the turtle on its back, him smiling, and then him to the side. So you can put multiple turtles together like they're hugging. Would be super cute. It shows this at 80%, so they're actually a little bigger. Let me put the paper behind them again. I don't know if that helped. Yeah, like that. So they're a little bigger. There is that one. See how much smaller it shows it on here. So they're a little bigger than they seem. Quite cute. Oh yeah, and they have a microphone, but, and music notes. I forgot about that. I didn't say that. Where's the music note? Here they are. So such a cute, stamp set. Let's look at the dies. Glad I had that cardstock candy, so I had something to show you the embossing folders on that. Now that stamp set, how much bigger it is. All right, come on, slip out of here. What do you guys do with these? I save them and use them for lots of things. Sometimes I use them for window sheets. I use them for so many different things. Okay, so Turtly Awesome dies. So not only does it cut out your 3 turtles and your flower and your all these things, but you have a banjo, which is this part and this part. You have a watering can, a chef's hat, a gardener's hat and apron. So cute. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun to use this. I'm not exactly sure what this is for, but I'm sure I'll figure it out once I start playing with it. So yeah, so that is the bundle. Let's look at the paper and then we'll be done with this suite. Turtly cute DSP. Make sure I got it all the way across. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start pulling back. So this is the sheet, front and back, A and B, A and B. I have to get two of them, okay. Oh my gosh. So this is explorers and gardening and sightseeing or bird watching. This one's making jam, oh, honey. See, he has this little honey costume. He has honey in his hand. They are so stinking cute. So you have that one, you have the explorer, you have the honey, then you go back again. So 3 different ones, multiples. Then you have this super cool shell paper. And then you have, okay, this is kind of haphazard. So let me see if I can find them all. This guy has the little farmer hat on. He has the banjo. You have the accordion player. You have the drum. You have the trumpet. And I think that's it. So I think there's 4 of these guys on this page, and they just repeat. So the banjo, the trumpet, the accordion, and the drum. Over here, over here. So yeah, 4 of these, and they repeat. Let's go to the other paper. All right, so this one has, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Hang on, I'm moving my stuff everywhere. This one, they're on bicycles having picnics. Look at this, how cute. All right, let's see if I can figure out how many of these we have. So we have this little guy, which actually die cuts. Because look, it's the guy with his hand out so he can have his ice cream cone. So that's him. So we have a die cut for that. We have a die cut for the one on his back. So 2 on here you can die cut. So we have 1, 2, and the one on the bicycle. So there's 3 of them here. Of course, you have all these little birds, the picnic basket, all the little foods, watermelon, ice cream, little flowers. So precious. So 3 on here that can be removed. Okay, so let's go to this one. So this one is like the beach, the fun, the sun. Look at this cool stripe paper. Adorable. Okay, so let's see how many critters we have on here. We have the one with the towel on his hair, which I think is hysterical. The one with the floaties. The barbecue chef. And I think that's it. So I think there's 3 on this one because here's the floaties. Yep. Oh my gosh, there's a crab and seashells, small and large, different colored stars, sea stars, sand castles. So adorable. And then, of course, you have the little critters. And then the last one, I think it's the last one, kind of, sort of, is the birthday. So you have the one with the balloon, which again, you can use the die to cut him out and then fussy cut the balloon and add it. So you have the one with the balloon, the one with the presents. And I think this is the one, I don't know if you could die cut it with it, but this is the same one right here. The shape, or this one is, you can definitely cut this one. This one's laying the same way, but he has something in his hand, so it may not work. But look, that one and that one. So it looks like you have a chef's hat with a cake and one with a balloon, with a present. Those are the ones holding things. Then you have this dark turtle that's the same shape that can be die cut out in the lighter color. So you have 2 of those. And then you have this one facing this direction with his balloon. So you have lots of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones if you want to count the 2 the same that have different shading. But so cool. And this yellow paper that is the B side has music notes all over it. All right, so the final paper is like scenes. It's like setting the scene. Let me pull this one out so you guys can see all of it. Hopefully I can put it back. All right, so you have, oh my gosh, the bride and groom. You have some gingham and some beehives. You have the beach scene, so you can put them on the beach scene. It fits your card. You have your garden or park scene where you can have a picnic. These are actors, so they're playing the banjo and the musical people. And then this is the one having the picnic. And then it gives you little strips that you can put maybe on the inside to match your cards. So this is literally, oh my gosh, adorable. I love these turtles. And like, tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think that it kind of reminds you of Zany Zoo in the fact that even though it's not a ton of critters, they're just turtles, but they're doing all the stuff, right? Just like the little Zany Zoo characters were. And this is going to be a big hit for young at heart, for people with grandkids, for people that just love turtles. This is a great little set. All right, so let me put my paper back. Oh, I forgot one online exclusive thing, guys. I knew I would forget something. I just knew that I would. All right, let me show you this. This is online exclusive. It's foil paper. It's going to be hard to see because I have a lot of lights in here and you're going to have a lot of glare. So I apologize in advance. Oh my gosh, I can't even open it. It's called Flower Garden Specialty Paper. I think it has 6 sheets. I think there's three of them, 2 of each, okay? So let me just pull this out. Okay. So we got this silvery blue. Really pretty. And then you have, oh my gosh, there's 6 different ones. I'm even happier now. So you have this floral, then you have another color with a different print. It has kind of like wicker, I would say wicker, a wicker print. Then, oh my gosh, florals again in the pink and a wicker print. So you get 2 prints, 1 of each color, 3 colors. And again, in the red, and I don't know the exact colors. Let me see if it says. Cloud Cover, Pretty in Pink, Strawberry Slush. But I love that they're foiled. This is an online exclusive that you can get. I get any specialty paper we have because I love to include a little bit of something special on my cards, and I usually use them in small bits and pieces, but I love this. All right. So that was the online exclusive that I forgot. Sorry, when I went to put the turtle paper back, I realized that I had forgotten. Okay, so now we have a double bundle suite coming up here. So you have Pretty Florals and the dies, and Sweet Blooms and the dies, and the dots, and the paper. I think that's all. I'm going to double check real quick because, so there's the paper, there's that bundle, the bundle, and this. I don't think there's an embossing folder. I'm just going to double check. You just have to give me a second. I'm checking. I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the catalog. So you have to give me a second to share it. Share if I'm missing anything from the suite, because I did not buy everything. So I have to double check. So where are the suites? Sweets. Pretty florals, pretty florals. All right. All right, so this suite has the 2 bundles, the embellishments, and the paper. That's it. The paper is amazing. You're going to love it. This has words, which I adore. So let's look at the Sweet Blossoms first. So look how cool and big. Lovely and bloom are the 2 big words. Okay. And this is at 85%. So the lovely and bloom. So have a lovely day. It's a lovely day. You make me smile. Bloom where you're planted. Hello. Let joy bloom. You have the flowers that fit on the stem here. You have an extra little sprig and then this cool background, which I'm going to use a lot. Let's look at, oh my gosh, I have hiccups. Let's look at the dies that go. Sweet Blooms dies. So you have the same exact size of this. So you can cut out of DSP. But this one, you can cut out the stamped. Oh, it's so hard to pull out. I can't do it, guys. I'll do it later. I'll get some help because, oh my gosh. Ooh, that was on there tight. So when you stamp the word lovely, good Lord, this will cut the word out for you. See? And the same with the bloom. I cannot believe how hard that was on there. Same with the word bloom. That's your full flower once you've stamped the whole thing. And then that little leaf. So once you've attached this to this, it cuts out in one unit. Then you have the pretty floral dies and the pretty floral stamp set. So that's a second bundle. So this is at 100%. So we don't have to pull that out, but it's the same. Same 100%. So you have this really pretty flower and it's 2 steps. So this gets stamped and that gets stamped over. This gets stamped. Then you stamp this on top. This gets stamped. You stamp this on top. This gets stamped, you stamp that on top, and then you have a full stem, and then the individual. Let's see what we have in the dies. I bought all this stuff, and of course, when I was buying it, I knew it was in here, but I don't remember. And it's such new product that it takes a second to remember what's in what. This is one of those larger dies. It has the square die. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So these are standalone florals, okay? All the outline ones, all these, cut out everything you see here. These are by themselves, and this is an overlay. This is an overlay for this. Oh my gosh, I'm like in love with this. This is so beautiful. I cannot wait to use this. Look at this beautiful leaf, this gorgeous sprig or sprout of leaf. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. No wonder I bought this suite. It's just amazing. Then on top of it all, you get the paper, which has these beautiful flowers, which you can die cut out or cut out. All right, let's put this away. Let's show the embellishments next, and then I'll show you the paper. So pretty and iridescent. I think that's a theme, this catalog. A lot of iridescence. And these are in colors: Strawberry Slush, Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, and Secret Sea. And they're not true because they're a little bit holographic. So it's not the true tone because it has a little iridescence to it, but you can see the basic idea of those colors. And then let's go ahead and open. So the paper is called Florals in Bloom, which is the name of the suite. The suite always has the same name as the DSP. Come on. There we go. I didn't think I was going to be able to get in it. So you can see you can cut these out and add them to a card, cut out your little clusters. They really did a good job of giving you plenty of space to cut everything out. Look at the back. Oh my gosh, this is our Secret Sea, the background. This is the stamp that I said I'm gonna use a ton of. You see that? Look how cool that is. It's that one right here. So that's front and back. This is front and back, another set of gorgeous flowers. And this beauty. Here is our third sheet. Oh my gosh, look at this green. It's so pretty. Wow. And this is this flower here that we can create. Then you have this floral with this. And I think that's this flower that you can create. And then the final one is the purple. Oh my gosh, this is just the most beautiful, beautiful paper. And look at the back of this cloud cover stripe. I didn't point this out, but look, that's like a strawberry slush. I think this paper has all of our ink colors in it. And then the last piece has these beautiful blooms and then the small print of the purple. So as you can see, this paper is stunning. I will read you the colors. Florals in Bloom, Bubble Bath, Cloud Cover, Darling Duckling, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Secret Sea, Shy Shamrock, Strawberry Slush, Summer Splash, and Timid Tiger. So let's see which ink colors it has. Cloud Cover, Darling Duckling, that's 2. Secret Sea is 3. Strawberry Slush is 4. All 5 ink colors are in this paper, which is probably why they gave us the ink color gems with this suite. So yeah, so that is the second suite I have to show you. Let's put it back. Okay, then I have another double suite to show you. This is called, I'll have to look at the paper. Beautiful Gallery or something like that. This goes like that. I just want to try and hurry this along. I know this is a long video, but so much to show you. This is a big haul, which is why I put that on the video. I knew it wasn't going to be a real quick video, but okay, let's see. So the name of this suite is Beautiful Gallery. This paper is like works of art. Then you have these metal embellishments. They're heavy. Pressed flower motifs. Really pretty. And then, okay, you have 2 bundles. So you have the Gallery Blooms, which is these vintage florals, which are stunning. Let's look at the dies. So you have the ones that cut out. Here's the small. Here's this one. Here's this long one right here. Here's this big one. Then you have some extra like fillers of florals and this leaf. And then on this page, you have 2 frames. So you have the outside and the inside frame. So you're going to get 2 frames. It cuts at the same time. You run it through one, you get 2 colors. And then this one here cuts out this flower. And then you have a couple extra pieces. So there's quite a few add-on dies in this suite, as well as the frames. So, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful suite. These florals here are at 90%. So let me show you them at 100. See how stunning. They're just going to fill a card. They'll fill that frame so beautifully that's in the dies. I love this Queen Anne's lace. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Very excited about this suite. Now this one has the words, but it has some standalone dies as well. And you get this beautiful damask background. I love this. Just a note, hello, thinking of you, celebrate. I'm always here for you, been on my mind. Thank you for everything. Wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. And this is at 100%. So there's 10 stamps in this. That's 100%. And then in the bundle that goes with that beautiful motifs bundle, you're going to get, these are the add-on dies. So they don't cut out any of the words, but look at this filigree. Look at this leaf. Now this one doesn't cut completely out. It leaves an impression. These cut out completely. I'm not sure. I think this also leaves an impression. So you can put it in your corners or put it on a page as a background, but you want these. Want them. So gorgeous. So this is quite a beautiful suite. So let's get to the paper. And this is going to take a minute, but we're almost to the end. Oh, there's also an embossing folder. I forgot it. I left it in the thing. This one's not a 3D. It's a regular embossing folder, but it is gorgeous. It's damask. So see, it has that beautiful pattern. Let me put the paper behind it for you to be able to see it. So see, it's a repetitive pattern like wallpaper. So pretty. This is going to be stunning on some of our muted tone paper. And now we'll do the DSP. The DSP to me is the star of this suite. While I love the dies and I love the embellishments and all that, this paper is gorgeous. So let me pull out one of each and I'll put them back later. Come on, don't do that to me. This is not what I wanted to pull out because this is what keeps it sturdy on the back. There we go. All right, I think we're good. So I'm going to pull out one of each. So let me just do this. This paper is like artwork in your hands. The artist at Stampin' Up who made this should be given a raise. I can't believe how beautiful this paper is. Almost to the end. We have quite a few. We'll count how many we have when I get to the end. I think I have a couple more I have to pull out. So. And then that one's the last one. Okay, so first of all, you have that. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Okay, front, back, front, back, front. I love this colors in this one. Back. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Like literally you could put this in a frame. Gorgeous. Front, back. Look, it looks so three-dimensional, especially right here in this corner. This is a sketch, a charcoal sketch. And the back. This is the damask print that we have. Look at that scene right there. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. You can see the boats in the water. A little house here. And that's the back, a charcoal tree. Look at this. This paper is stunning. Another damask, which is why I think they gave us that folder. Look at these trees. Look at that wash. This is another one of my very favorites. I love that floral. And then the back is muted tones. The boats on the water. This gorgeous piece. This is another one of my favorites as well. This green. Oh my gosh, this map. And then the last one is the house on the hill. And then this beautiful tapestry background. So let's see how many different designs we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there's 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so you get 12 fronts, 12 backs, and 4 of each of them. I'm telling you, one of my favorites. Let's bring the metal up to the camera so you can see it a little better. It's quite heavy. And you have the 2 sizes. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So that's that sweet. I have a bundle to show you. I'll put this away later. So this bundle is called Notes and Totes. You can see it's a large die set in that square holder. So in the stamp set, you have Sending Warm Wishes, Just a Note. You have the little sun, a splatter. You earned it. Relax and enjoy. You earned it. This cute floral pattern. The hibiscus, some dots. So grateful, a true story. Exclusively made for you. Newsflash, you're fabulous. And I will explain why this looks a little bit weird. So this makes a tote bag. So you have the tote bag base. This folds. So you have the little folded edges. It's kind of angled. And you can put a scarf on it. You have your suntan lotion or lotion. You have these straps that can come down onto your bag. You have a wood grained, so you can make a fence. So you have the pickets and then the pieces that go across. You have this really cool clip carabiner water bottle. Another kind of lotion. You have the seashell. A little tag you can hang off. This is a pocket right here. See, it has the stitching, so it goes on the front of the bag. And then this piece, I'm not quite sure. Oh, this is the newsflash, the newspaper. Okay. This is so, like, awesome cool. And then you have the sunglasses. They're heart-shaped, and then you can put the frames so you can make them dark. You have 2 different handles. You have this handle and this handle. So I know this one looks a little weird the way they have it in here. I'll try and pull it out. They're so hard to hold. So this one goes like this on the tote bag. See how cute that is? And then you have this one, which goes like this on the tote bag. So you have 2 different style handles and all the little pieces. So this is your little newspaper. That's what this is here that you tuck in your bag. You can tuck the water bottle sticking out, your lotion sticking out, the sunglasses hanging from the front, a scarf attached to the handle. Literally the cutest. The cutest. These are accent pieces that can be attached as well, like onto the handle. This is going to be such a fun, I cannot wait to play with this set. This is probably one of the first ones I'm going to play with because I'm obsessed with these little handbags. All right, so that is the last bundle that I have to show you. Then I have 2 standalone stamp sets. So this is a free one that they gave to everybody. And it's called Love, Layered Thoughts. You have love, happy birthday, thanks, thank, and thinking. So thank you, thinking of you, happy birthday to you, love you. Really cute. It's a $1 Million Achiever set. Let me see whose it is. Barb Brimhall. And it is amazing. Amazing what it looks like stamped on things. And then we have the right words, which are inside outside quotes. So sentiments, I mean. So you have, to someone worth celebrating every single day, happy birthday. You have, but it's harder to see on here, I think. Sending good vibes. I know a good thing when you see it. And I see a lot of good things in you. This one says, I wish I had the right words for a time like this, but just know how much I love and care about you. You have thinking of you a lot. You're so kind. I miss you already for this one. I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. I miss you already. Forever loved, forever remembered. Hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. Those go together. And then you have, thank you so much for thinking of me. You're so kind. So each one of these has its own piece that goes inside and outside on your cards. So I had to have that because you always need good sentiments. I could never have enough sentiments because I always need it to read something specific. And so those are the last two. And then we got a Memory and More pack, which is super cute. Really great colors of the Memory and More cards. What a crowning achievement, that one says. And then this. And then let me do the backs. Super cute. And then here's the large cards. Front and back, there's 3 of those. What I love is that you get multiples so you can make really fun cards. These textures are so much fun. Look, so you have the candles, the balloons, the sentiments. This was also a freebie for everybody in attendance. So really fun. Really nice. Okay. I'm gonna just show you the packs of paper and then we'll leave it there because I'm gonna do a video for the colors. So you can come back and see my color video. So these are our 5 new in colors. So you have Timid Tiger. You have something slush. I can't think of it now. Strawberry Slush. Cloud Cover, Darling Duckling, and Secret Sea. Quite excited about them, and I will be comparing them to old colors so that you guys can see what they fit well with. And I hope that you enjoyed a little sampling of what I got in my box, right? Lots of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you soon. Don't forget, if you want in on my March Stampiversary and birthday special, use your host code, and these are cumulative, so if you spend $75, you're going to get the embellishment, the tutorial bundle, and a hand stamp card. If you spend the highest level, you'll get that and everything below it. So don't forget to, you have till March 31st, and I will see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. You mean so much to me. I love that you stuck with me for this long video. You guys are pretty amazing. Thanks for being here. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping.